All right. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Hope everyone's doing well on this fine Saturday evening. Hope everyone had a good week. We're talking about why we need our dopamine fixes. So true. So true. I've had a day of it. Work was long. I the audiobook I was listening to was emotionally devastating, and I know this is going to be emotionally devastating, but a girl can dream. Maybe we'll get a dopamine fix. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone had a good week. Good to see everybody. So, to recap, we are on the trial of the final trial, you could say. The final class trial, even, of Super Danganronpa Another 2. We're trying to expose Mikado's plan. And we've had like a couple minor revelations so far. But nothing like crazy that we didn't know for the most part. I think the biggest revelations last time were like Teruya's death got cleared up a little bit. We found out that, what was her name? Kokoro was a voluntary participant who got like betrayed. Yeah, that's the big stuff, I think. But yeah, we're just gonna be plugging on ahead. I don't know. I assume this trial's gonna be long as fuck. I don't know exactly how much we have left. I've scheduled out streams today and tomorrow. We'll definitely, we'll definitely finish it tomorrow, if not today. So we'll be wrapping up SDRA 2 this weekend, which is very exciting. So we can go ahead and move over to the tier list, if I can remember. There we go. Just a quick little refresher of where everybody's at right now. Mikado's still an S. Depending on how the final trial shakes out, I could see either someone joining him and or replacing him. Because he was really good. I was much more sold on him last chapter than I've kind of been this chapter. But once we find out what his plan actually unfolds, that's probably gonna make or break his character. Yes, Nikkei. Gotta have him. Yeah, I think we're good to go though. We got a lot of game. This game is so long, guys. Like, this is stream what? 18? How many did the first game take me to finish? 15? Yeah. And that was including like a lot of bonus stuff. This game is long. uh but it's good. I'm quite enjoying it. As a whole, you could say. Why Setsuka and Iroha? I elaborated on Setsuka last time. Iroha, I'm sorry, man. I just can't get behind her. She didn't do anything of great significance. Even as a Void member, I felt like she wasn't used to her fullest potential. And she's just kind of the dumb idiot survivor with not much more to her. So, unfortunately, I really can't put her any higher. 13 streams of main story. That's crazy. The amount of streams is old enough to vote. Sora should belong in S tier. We'll see. We'll see. I could see her going up if she really, because, like, for example, Hajime really cemented his character in the final trial of Super Danganronpa 2. And if Sora pulls, like, a Hajime arc off, then I could see her going up to there. But she's solidly an A for now. I think the only thing keeping her out of S is just, like, other than the, like, Akane stuff, there's not, like, I like her personality, but It's missing the special sauce that I need to really bump her up to S. And part of it is just personal preference as well. But any hoodles. Let me get the game on screen. That would be ideal. There we go. Okay. Should be able to hear it now. Kokoro lost A tier privileges for being more interesting. Yeah, I mean, my tier list is not, it's not a how good is the character written tier list solely. It's a mix of, like, how good is the character written and how much I like them. And the reason she went down is just because she lost so much likability points for being, like, a terrible person. That it doesn't mean she's any less well written, but that's kind of my reasoning behind it, so to speak. We got Teruya on the cover today. Rest in peace, King. Alright, let's go. You're wrong, Yuki. There's technology already created that makes it possible. The virtual world we're in right now is the technology itself. Yeah, no, you guys are so good. I'm just explaining. Don't worry. You guys are doing great. Well, I know this world is impressive tech, but transplanting one brain and turning them into a whole other person? This is not just an ordinary virtual world. The Neo World Program. That's the name of this virtual world. The Neo World Program? Oh yeah, literally, like, the trial so far has just been explaining everything we already know to Yuki, because he didn't know. Which, like, not the most interesting thing. And I think that's kind of the biggest pitfall of Danganronpa Final Trials as a whole, is without that, like, constructive puzzle that you're trying to solve being the murder, when it's just a general, like, let's solve the truth of the killing game, I feel like it's harder to make that as interesting and or well-paced and structured in a trial compared to the murder cases. And I think that's why Danganronpa Final Trials can sometimes flounder. Not all of them. Some of them are quite good, but in general, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Well, the scientific name for it, it's a psychotherapeutic communication simulator. The PCS, you could say. It was created by the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, the ultimate therapist, among many others. Wasn't the ultimate therapist a canon character? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I was, like, deep in the Danganronpa trenches, but, it was, like, I blank on his name, but wasn't he, like, Junko's friend? And there was the side novel with her, like, being a different person. Was the deuteragonist of that the ultimate therapist, or am I thinking of, like, something completely different? It's a synesthetic virtual device, totally nailed that reading, which you could call the essence of all Hope's Peak Academy students. I don't understand. Why is a program like this being used in your plan? It's simple. He just stole it. He stole it? The Neo World Program is a computerized device that was used as a part of the Hope Restoration Program by the Future Foundation in the past. The Future Foundation intended to use this to reintegrate the Ultimate Despairs. Oh, you know about the Future Foundation's plans? That's quite confidential information. What do you know about that, Tsurugi? Any reason I should tell you? Future Foundation? Hope Restoration Program? Ultimate Despairs? I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like telling that story would take, like, I don't know, a full game or something. It's not important right now. It happened a long time ago. It did? When does this take place? The important thing is that it's possible to replace memories of people inside the Neo World Program. I guess if the first game took place, like, right before the events of Trigger Happy Havoc, and Rei, Tsurugi, and Teruya were, like, 17 or whatever, then And they're like full-on adults now. I guess it would be like a good few years after the fact.
What are you talking about now?
Ray, are you talking about the personality override? Personality override?
Monocrow mentioned it before. Junko Enoshima tried to override her personality onto people.
Huh? No, that's completely ridiculous. To override someone's personality, it can't be possible. Izuru Kamakura would like a word. Hi, Maddie. Don't talk to me. Don't even talk to me about that right now. I'm not okay. Ugh. Never listen to audiobooks at work, guys. It doesn't end well. It might sound made up, but it's been scientifically proven that synesthesia affects the brain. Mikado Sanoji is trying to use this to override Yuki's brain with Utsuro's personality. That's nonsense. It's easy to explain, but not that simple to put into action. Many prerequisites are required in order for the personality override to work. You need perfect brain condition.
Brain condition? Is that why you did the Killing Game reenactment?
I feel like this isn't the voice I gave Iroha. I feel like I gave her a different voice, but I can't remember it now. That's correct. I need to mimic the events that happened in reality. So, I prepared a killing game, based within the Neo World program. Couldn't you just, like, make NPCs? Why did you have to use real people? And that's the killing school trip you're all in right now. In fact, Sora, who has experienced both the killing school trip and the 79th class killing game, should recognize this. That the killing school trip was unnatural and flowed similarly to the 79th class killing game. Additionally, making the stage of the game in a virtual world worked to a tremendous merit. Naturally, the restrictions that I needed to use Shobai for were decreased significantly. The story setting is something that is so important to the killing game recreation was finally achievable. Story setting? The 79th class killing game Master Utsuro was in wasn't a killing between ordinary students. It was a killing between ultimate students.
That's right.
In order for a perfect recreation, Yuki himself had to believe he was a student at Hope's Peak Academy. Hop, did you guys watch that movie? The Hop movie? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the actors who were in it, but like it was the CGI rabbit, and it was so bad. Like it's such a bad movie. But I remember seeing it in like 2011 or whatever when it came out in theaters because I was a stupid child who didn't have the taste for movies that I do now. Anyway, I don't know why that was my first reaction when you guys were all saying Hop, but wait, that's a contradiction. Also, Maddie, not you being talkative after you ignored me all day. Sneef, sneef. We're not ultimate wow, not even close to the right voice. We're not ultimate students? Teruya said that Hope's Peak was shutting down a long time ago. We're not ultimate students. Yuki's right. Hope's Peak no longer exists. Therefore, Mikado decided to bring them as substitutes. The next gen, yeah. Yuki's right. The 79th class was the last Hope's Peak Academy class. That's why Mikado used the next generation symbols of hope instead of ultimate students. Next generation symbols of hope? What's that? The next generation symbols of hope is a term used to describe the people who contributed greatly to society's restoration work. It's not an official title, but it's a common term used by the general public. It was spread widely through the use of social media and the internet. You were asleep? Why were you asleep? It was like 5 o'clock. It's your fault I was up till 5 a.m. It is not my fault. You could have left at any time. Don't act like you didn't want to be there. Sorry, not to air out dirty laundry on stream. Dirty laundry. It's okay, no one's gonna know what I'm referring to with that. But their talent is real. In fact, the idea of universalism of Hope's Peak Academy spreads like wildfire in this country. Even if you're not a Hope's Peak student, you can still be talented. The next generation symbols of hope prove this. The talent that was hidden because of Hope's Peak Academy began to reignite due to the lack of ultimates. So, is Yuruko a symbol of hope? You betcha.
Well, yeah. I wasn't aware of that, but apparently so.
Next generation symbols of hope were kidnapped for the plan. Yuri Kagarin, Setsuka Chibikoro, the Otonakoji twins, Shinji Kasai, and Yuruko Kabuya. Those 6 people.
We needed others besides the voids for the plan.
Strictly speaking, my mother Kokoro also had a talent comparable to be called a symbol of hope. However, because she remained hidden to perform her secret experiments, it would have been difficult for her to be recognized as a next-generation symbol of hope.
Yuki, why are you staring at me?
It's nothing, but the list you mentioned of the next-generation symbols of hope, they were adults, not students. So, how old actually are you? Yuki, never ask a woman her age. Yuruko is 30-something! I would have said mid to late 20s. Dang, she's looking good for that age. Okay, Icon.
Enough! Why is my age that important?
Wait, I was just curious. And if all the next generation symbols of hope are adults, how would they replace the ultimate students? Oh. So that's why they manipulated our memories.
Whoa, Yuki figured out something himself!
See, it would be funny if it was anybody but Iroha saying that. You're right, Yuki. The body we had during the game is an avatar created by the virtual world itself. That's why our memories and physical appearance are back to how we looked in high school. If it took place in the virtual world, it would have been impossible to pull off such a feat. Ultimate students are not just their talent, you know. Their age is important too. But since we're in a virtual world, it was possible to manipulate everyone's memory and even make their appearance change to recreate a killing game personally. Dude, if my memory and appearance got set back to when I was in high school, I'd crash out. That's a cruel, cruel thing to do to somebody.
Hold on, that's not all. I know that the next generation symbols of hope, including myself, had the status of being talented, but Mikado, out of the 6 people you mentioned there's one with a special talent. Out of the 6 symbols of hope, who's got a special talent? It's probably Yuri, right? Because, he made the AI? I think? Also, nobody else is even... I mean, Shinji's an option, but doesn't mention his... special talents, so... Oh, Setsuka... Oh, it's Setsuka! I'm an idiot. Because she was a private eye. Yeah. That's probably what they're talking about. Yeah. You're right. I remember now. It's Setsuka. She was supposedly hired by the Kisaragi Foundation. Setsuka was working for the Kisaragi Foundation? No, she wasn't working for the Foundation. She was hired by the Foundation, similar to Shobai. Setsuka was a private investigator. Not only that, each of the next generation symbols of hope has a connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, but those connections are stretches. I walked by Tsurugi on the bus one day, and that's apparently good enough for Mikado. In addition to their talents, he specifically kidnapped people with a connection to them. The symbols of hope have a connection to the 79th class? That's the first time I've heard of this. Can you explain, Akane Taira? Well, for example, Yuruko has a relation to Kizuna Tomori since she worked with her mother. Minako? Wait, do you know Minako?
We do know her. Minako is currently working at the Kisaragi Foundation in the intelligence team of the administrative department.
Seriously? Minako works for the Kisaragi Foundation too? You are still alive. You're not the type of person to die easily, big sis.
In addition to that, Shinji was the one who saved Kanata and Inori from the accident her parents died in. Yuri hired me as a maid on a business trip when he was just a child. Yes, I recall hearing that before. Hibiki Otonokoji and Kanade Otonokoji, the twin sisters from the famous band Melody Rhythm. There were multiple accounts of disappearances of people close to them. Although they were both found innocent, they were still questioned often. Yeah, because Kanade was a serial killer. You always gotta have one of those in your Danganronpa cast.
About that, I wouldn't say one of them was innocent. She was a serial killer with over 60 kills.
60? I knew it was too suspicious. How come there was no evidence left at the crime scenes? Guess you're a little incompetent. Oop, she ate. We can't arrest people if there's no evidence. That's the law of this country. Curses. I must catch her somehow. I don't think you're gonna need to worry about that. She's kind of, out of commission right now. Don't worry about that. Kanade's already dead.
On the topic of Kanade, why did Mikado bring such a crazy murderer into the plan?
He didn't know, right? Like, I think we talked about that. Oh, that? There isn't really a reason for it. I didn't even know about Kanade's crimes. Yeah. You didn't know?
Bullshit. If you're able to use information from the entire internet, surely you'd find some information on Kanade.
You think I'm lying? I only brought the twins here because they were interrogated by Tsurugi himself. Of course, I did suspect something was wrong since the police were constantly questioning the both of them. Even my internet searching wasn't perfect. I could probably have found it out if I really tried. But it wasn't important to me. I would never have imagined that a famous guitarist would be a serial killer. There's nothing better than some shocking twists to make the killing school trip more exciting, right? Was Kanade's murder then like the only one that wasn't planned by a void? 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Yeah, it was. That's really, chapter 3 was kind of the only murder that was a traditional Danganronpa murder. Actually, I was a bit worried by Kanade's sudden murder, but that little crack didn't affect the plan too much.
So, you're scared of her?
Everyone's scared of Kanade. What was that?
Nothing.
You wanted a connection with the 79th class of Hope's Peak. So that's why you were looking for Ryutaro. Is that why you chose Setsuka Chibikoro? Because she was hired by the Kisaragi Foundation. That foundation is run by the 79th class. Yeah, I was a secretary for the Kisaragi Foundation, and now I'm in a death game. Gotta love capitalism. Well, strictly speaking, in Setsuka's case, the timing just happened to conveniently overlap. The Kisaragi Foundation asked her to find Mikado Sonoji and the others, so she approached us on her own. Unfortunately, Setsuka wasn't a capable investigator or detective, so she was easily caught. She became a next-generation symbol of hope due to the power of her eye transplant. Non-triangle, thank you. Mikado will put Barbie in a killing game for playing DRA1. At this point, some of the people in the killing game had lesser connections. I would not put it past the man. She was easily captured by Shobai, who turned the tables on her. Setsuka met the conditions for the killing game, and she was a symbol of hope. And she accidentally fell into Mikado's hands because of the Kisaragi Foundation's request. But isn't Yuri's case a little different? I don't think so. Even the wielder of divine luck, Master Utsuro, didn't know how it functioned. What's that got to do with Yuri?
I was lucky when I ordered Shobai to kidnap Yuri, because at that moment, Shobai was able to obtain something that was essential to the plan. Something essential for the killing game. If it's got something to do with Yuri, they must be talking about them. It's gotta be the AI. I guess you could say Monocrow, yeah. You're talking about Monocrow. Monocrow? What's he got to do with this? Explaining things to Yuki Part 17. The AI used for the space flight support developed by the Kagarin Corporation, ironically named Yuri. That's the true identity of Monocrow. The Kagarin Corporation made Monocrow? Well, I can't say yes, but you're not entirely wrong. Does everybody here remember Monokuma? How could I forget? Many people were killed because of those things. At least now they're all gone. So far, several killing games have been hosted by Monokuma. The killing game itself is related to the Ultimate Despairs, so that's obvious. But now the despair has subsided to some degree, and the Monokumas have disappeared. But when Monocrow was getting taken over in Chapter 4, wasn't he, like, Monokumaing out? That's why I was so interested in the Kagarin Corporation. But why was it necessary? If you're planning to stage the killing game inside the virtual world, you could just create your own host character. No matter how incredible I am as an alter ego, it's not that easy to create artificial intelligence from scratch. It's possible you invested a lot of time into it, but I needed to use the AI as soon as possible. I was running out of time during the prep process, so it was the more efficient option. So, what exactly did you do? I'll explain that later. In any case, if I already have a high-performance AI that was made by the Kagarin Corporation, it would make things much simpler. By resetting its memory and manipulating the AI personality data, I was able to make Monocrow similar to Monokuma. So, Yuri has nothing to do with the existence of Monocrow? Bro, he made the AI! Keep up, Yuki, keep up! So, is that all? Or is there something else? That's it. It was just an AI, stolen and modified to be used as the killing game's host. Being a host gives you the same authority as me inside the Neo World program, so I couldn't just let it roam around freely. But now the killing game is over, and Monocrow's gone. But now that I know the Kisaragi Foundation hired Setsuka, one thing worries me. You also said that the Foundation hired Shobai as a double agent, right? Why hire Setsuka if Shobai was already providing you with information? It's quite the opposite, my love, I mean Yuki Maeda. Uh-huh. Earlier, when I explained Setsuka, you said that it was Shobai who captured her, correct? If I had hired both of them at the same time, that wouldn't have happened. So, you're saying that... Yes, I hired Setsuka before Shobai. And the moment Setsuka was caught, I then discovered the existence of Shobai Hashimoto. I was the first to suggest hiring an investigator. To be more precise, we, the intelligence team, decided to hire her, and the other branches approved of it. I guess it's a democracy over in the Kisaragi Foundation. But not really, because Tsurugi's doing his dictatorship shtick. Setsuka's hiring was known to the entire Foundation compared to Shobai. Yes, it didn't take long to find her whereabouts. But by the time the rescue was planned, there was nothing I could do. The Foundation had no other choice. That's why I decided to cover up Setsuka's disappearance. In order to hide your deal with Shobai? Setsuka always reported her investigations to me. In her last communication with me before she vanished, I felt a sense of incongruity. And the moment she was captured, I noticed the person I was chasing was a different person entirely to Mikado Sennoji. After hiding the information I obtained, I secretly met with Shobai Hashimoto. Was that so? That's the first I've ever heard of such a thing. No matter what we discuss, Shobai seems to always be involved. I don't know, I still think my brother's theory would have been interesting. No, I'm not letting it die. So you had a little fun while kidnapping Setsuka, Shobai? Well, I'm not angry with you. In the end, it was my mistake to put so much trust in you. It seems that Mr. Kinjo here and Shobai are both very dangerous people. If not for the power of divine luck, my plan would have been completely ruined. Well, I think it's about time now. So, what do you all think? How does it feel now you face the truth? Any new realizations? What? It's so abrupt. Don't you remember what's supposed to happen next? We give a final verdict by going over all the information we discussed during the trial. Ta-da! Then we clear the class trial. What? Settle down, Iroha. They all worked so hard to find out my entire plan. You found the truth of Teruya's death, the truth of the Kisaragi Foundation, and the truth of Shobai. Is there something missing? Does little Iroha know something that I don't? Nope, definitely not. It's over? Why does it feel so sudden? Yes, that's all. Nah, dog, we're 30 minutes into the stream, ain't no way. You all have my thanks. This trial hasn't even hit the 4-hour mark if you combine it with the last stream. Without you, and if there's one thing Danganronpa final trials are known for, past like maybe Trigger Happy Havoc being the exception, it's being unfathomably long. Looking at you, V3. You all have my thanks. Without you all, Yuki wouldn't have figured out everything, even if he investigated. It's over? Is it really over? It's over, isn't it? All of Mikado's plan has been revealed, but the problem is that it doesn't change the current situation at all. And above all else, there still seems to be something we don't know. Did you just say that it's about time? What do you mean by that? It's as if you planned out this entire discussion. Please refrain from speculation. I only proposed the final trial, and you have cleared it correctly. That's it. That's ridiculous. We still have lots more to discuss. What about Akane Taira and Utsuro? That's not relevant to the trial. Talking about it is just a waste of time. Are you enjoying the trial that much that you don't want it to end? Not me. I know it might seem sudden, but... Sora, can you please do the honors? Are we really gonna comic book right now? No way. Me? Why? Isn't it tradition for you to do the closing argument in the trials? Clarifying the case is even more necessary, since we're solving the whole truth here. Of course, you're not obliged to. We can always skip it if you wish. I don't want to do what Mikado says, but he's right. This class trial isn't just about a simple murder. It's about a complicated plan that spans multiple years. So, summarizing everything we've discussed might help everyone out. And by everyone, we mean Yuki and Iroha. Alright, I'll put everything I investigated and what we discussed in this trial together. And hopefully, after that, this dim atmosphere will go away. Alright, I guess we are doing it. Okay. I don't know what order to put all this in is the problem. I guess, what would the first thing be? Maybe that?
Kokoro. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Hold on, we're gonna have to go back. I don't like the controls on this minigame. Kokoro attained to create an alter ego. I guess some of these could be in a lot of different orders is the problem. Made an alter ego. I feel like this isn't right. Yeah. Cause like all this stuff is true, and see, this is the problem with like, you know how like in a murder plan, things had to happen in a chronological order. But like this stuff, while it was chronological, I feel like it's harder to distinctly tell the difference between like some of these. Like the fact Kokoro was the experimenter is technically first, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the first thing in the closing argument, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. If we assume there, let's start with the alter ego thing and then go into the partnership. Someone saw it. Didn't Mikado see it? When reading through the stolen data. Okay, so then it's that one. Then he made the plan. And then he would have probably teamed up with her? It's either this one or this one. I'm gonna guess this one. Okay. Fuck. So what do we have? After kidnapping the real Yuki. Okay, so that's the first game. The Children of Utsuro. Okay, that's later. That might be the starter one. This is all alter ego stuff. The real Yuki was kidnapped. That's like before he entered the... Okay. Probably this one. And then we were like, we're still making the alter ego, so... However, okay, we gotta do like the first birth one. Probably that, and then that. And then... Fuck. Okay, we're still on the AI subject, so I don't think we're at any of this stuff yet. We already used that. We don't need that. It's either after being freed, alter ego may search for networks to collect information for the plan. In the end, he hired a broker to kill Mikado. Probably this one, right? No? He would have had to, like, become conscious to hire a broker, right? I think I was right about this, and this, but... Maybe it is this one. Okay, sure. And then I guess it would have to be the we're breaking free. What is this one? Alter ego stole the virtual world. Did that that must have happened after the first killing game? Potentially? Alright, we're definitely, that's like the end. That's definitely not it. Okay. In that case, before the killing game, he kidnapped Yuki. Then he like went undercover and the killing game happened. And then he would have had to steal the Neo World program, right? To do this? Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean, no? This is hard, okay? This doesn't make This is not as clear as a good old-fashioned murder case. Get off my case. Fuck. And then it was... Then what was it? Oh, no. The break and free had to come first. I've already fucked it up. We're breaking free. Then that. Then what one could it be? If it wasn't... The children of Utsuro were added to fill out the spots. The other people were the next generation symbols of hope. You would have to get them first, and then in order to fill in leftover spots, you had to get the original people first. So... Why? Okay. Ding, and ding. Okay, well, by process of elimination, it's not that one, it's not that one. Which one is this? You've had to kidnap them first, so definitely not that one. And not that one. It's gotta be this one, but that doesn't make sense! How do you know how many spots you need if you hadn't kidnapped the people first? Like, how would you know how many additional spots you'd need? Okay. What's this one? Oh, that's not even this trial, lol. That is also not from this trial. That is also not from this trial. And that is also... Okay, so it's gotta be the last four that are actually in this trial. Then is it the Neo World? And then... Okay, this one has to go before this one. And that one has to be last. So, assuming Neo World is first, it has to be this one, then this one, and then this one's definitely the last one. Okay. Alright. It all started a few years ago when someone read the alter ego Kisaragi backup data kept by the Foundation. The one who read this data was Mikado Sennoji, someone who was saved by Utsuro in the past and has been searching for him since childhood. Alter ego Kisaragi had data on the entire 79th class killing game. It was at that moment that Mikado realized that Utsuro was dead. He made his new mission to resurrect Utsuro, so he started the killing school trip. Usually, reviving the dead is impossible. It's Danganronpa, nothing's impossible. However, Mikado, using his hacking expertise, collected information about Utsuro and devised a plan to use that knowledge. And that plan was to resurrect Utsuro as an alter ego in a virtual world. But alter ego is an advanced technology. It can only be created by ultimate students. So, it was impossible for Mikado to create an alter ego with his ability alone. Because of this, he decided to collaborate with someone with excellent abilities, comparable to that of an ultimate. It was Kokoro Kurikawa, who we met as Kokoro Mitsume during the killing game. Kokoro performed experiments on her daughter in order to study primitive emotions in the past. Her daughter was a part of 79th class of Hope's Peak, the ultimate exorcist, Mikako Kurikawa. Even after she escaped her confinement, there was still data being recorded for Mikako until the day of her death, all stored in Kokoro's computer due to a computer chip implanted in her brain. From this data, along with the information on the 79th class killing game and Utsuro, Mikado created the alter ego base. But there was something Mikado overlooked. It was extremely difficult to create an alter ego of someone else. So, Mikado first decided to create his own alter ego. And, thanks to Kokoro inserting an excessive infusion of emotions into it, the alter ego began to run wild and saw that human Mikado's plan would not succeed. Why was the alter ego then so obsessed with reviving Utsuro? Because, like, real Mikado, I get it. He was blessed with divine luck and he'd probably die if Utsuro didn't come back, but, like, the alter ego was never blessed with divine luck, unless they're trying to say, like, because he was created by Mikado, if luck gets unreversed, then he wouldn't exist anymore? Or is it just because he's, like, curious how Utsuro exists? I'm trying to remember what they said, because they also said he just has, like, a fascination with divine luck as a concept, and that's why he wanted to bring him back. I'm trying to remember. But anyway. Alter Ego made plans to deal with his real self, and hired Shobai to work as his body. And so, he ordered Shobai to kill Mikado. When his jammer disappeared, Alter Ego began to make serious plans. It was at this point that it became impossible for the Kisaragi Foundation to track Alter Ego down, and nobody could stop him. Alter Ego searched networks from all around the world and collected a large amount of information to help with his plans. He discovered information about Yuki, who was kidnapped by Utsuro and imprisoned somewhere. Utsuro went to Hope's Peak instead of Yuki, so the two bodies had many similarities. That's why he kidnapped Yuki, who is currently on life support, and attempted to resurrect Utsuro using his body. In order for Yuki to become Utsuro, Alter Ego created a plan to synchronize Yuki's brain. The plan was for Yuki to have a similar experience to the one Utsuro had. Specifically, to recreate the 79th class killing game and infuse Yuki with that experience. And for that, he needed students to participate in the killing game. Furthermore, okay, but like they are aura farming in this picture. To maximize the power of divine luck, Alter Ego brought people together who gained fortune from divine luck. The Children of Utsuro, also known as Void. Even if the plans were made, it still wasn't an easy process to bring Utsuro back to life. After lots of trial and error, Alter Ego finally came to the conclusion that he had to use a virtual world. To do this, he stole the Neo World program from the Future Foundation, as one does. He modified the already created virtual world and turned it into Utsuroshima, the perfect setting for an Alter Ego. With the stage set, Alter Ego began to gather the remaining participants. All the participants had something in common. They were all seen as symbols of hope, and they had to have some connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. In the virtual world, everyone's bodies and memories were manipulated, so they believed they were Hope's Peak freshmen. And with this, the recreation of the 79th class killing game began, and we, who knew nothing about this, began to doubt and ultimately kill each other. I mean, the only person who really did that were Void people, and Kanade, but who was already a killer. Thanks to the efforts of Void and the power of divine luck, the plan went smoothly. All controlled by the will of an Alter Ego. The art improvement between the two games, by the way, is incredible. This killing school trip was all controlled by the Alter Ego calling itself Mikado Shinoji, the true culprit of our suffering. Ooh, aura. What a pose. She's feeling. I did not do great on that. I mean, it's still 80%, but given the grading scale in this game. Brilliant! Perfecto! There truly is nobody who can compare to our dear Sora. Shit. We were supposed to figure a way out while pretending to go along with Mikado's plan. But the trial's over and I still don't have a clue. I wonder what Mikado's gonna do to us after all this. He said he wouldn't harm us, but we don't have any guarantee that that's true. What's gonna happen now? Is the trial really over? Doubt it, buddy. I still don't get it. What does uncovering the truth change for us? It's important to face the truth, Yuki. Although, as you said yourself, it doesn't seem important at first glance. But it's not the content that matters,
but the step itself. It's like going to a party. It doesn't matter what you eat or drink, because it's about the experience. The same is true for the class trial. Isn't it much better to know the truth and see the end, rather than see the end and know nothing? That's what I don't get. The class trial is important, but why? Hey, if it's done, can we move on? Move on? What are you talking about? That's right. However, don't rush the story. Our sunset will soon arrive. Coincidentally, it seems the installation has finished at the same time. Installation? Care to explain? CG? Huh? If you press the black button or the white button, something... Oh, wrong voice. Something just appeared in the air. What is this? The wait is over. From now on, the final stage of the killing school trip begins. It's graduation time! Yeah, this is like from the other game. Graduation? For all of you who have discovered the truth and cleared the class trial, I need one last thing for you. A pop-up should have appeared before you all with a hologram dialogue box. Please take a look. Graduation, or repeat. What's this? Yes, I'll explain it to you all. This is the final step of the killing school trip, but it is a choice. I don't have a say in this. If you choose graduate, the killing school trip will end, and you'll all return to the real world. However, if you choose repeat, the killing school trip will go on forever, and you'll all remain in the virtual world. What? You're confused? But it's simple. Then, are you asking us to choose one of them? Yes, Yuki. I've also sent the hologram window to your place. Just select it from there. That's not the point. Just, what is it? Graduation and repeat? What does it all mean? Dude, he literally just told you. Weren't you trying to revive Utsuro by putting him inside my body? But if we're forced to choose, isn't graduate the best option? Yes. Then go ahead and choose graduation. If somebody wishes to stay in the virtual world, you can simply select repeat. Why would anyone want to stay? Let's just graduate. Wait, this is way too suspicious. Mikado's not the type of person to let us leave that easily. Even if you promise we won't get hurt and that you let us return to the real world safely, letting us go won't help revive Utsuro. I agree. What? Everyone must choose repeat. This is a trap. A trap? What do you mean? Class trials, graduation or repeat, personality override. It's all manipulation to achieve your goal. Yes, this is the only way. Tsurugi, you never explained exactly what Mikado Sennoji was trying to achieve. I'll do it now. Mikado Sennoji, that damn bastard, is trying to follow Junko Enoshima's plan. Hey Junko, can I copy your homework? Sure, just change it a little so people can't tell. Junko Enoshima's plan? Junko Enoshima's plan? You're talking about her plan for Junko Land, right? Yes, I read the top secret files from the Future Foundation, and there I learned that the so-called graduation exam is actually a personality override. Oh, he's pissed. He's like, bitch. What does graduating or repeating have to do with overriding someone's personality? The Neo World program is not just a virtual world made for enjoyment or personal use. As I said before, the Neo World program was created for the purpose of the Hope Restoration program. The Neo World program is capable of replacing memories. In the past, the people who were put in the Neo World program were infected with an irreversible despair. The Neo World program made them live a happy daily life and turned those virtual memories into real ones. That was the purpose of the Hope Restoration program. To replace real-world memories with fake virtual ones. It's done by overwriting data from the virtual world into a person's real-life brain in reality. So, if we select graduate and return to the real world, that means that everyone's data from our avatars will be uploaded into the real world. So, it's really a trap? Well, it's true that if we go back to reality, our memories from the virtual world will remain. So, I don't really get how it's a trap. That itself is the trap. When the avatar data overrides the brain in the real world, those without avatars have no data to transfer to their brain. Those without avatars? You mean the deceased? The victims of this killing game. It's still sad, but it makes sense. If you die in the virtual world, you die in the real one too. You die in the game, you die in real life. But wouldn't overwriting a dead person's brain just do nothing? What if I told you it does do something? What? Our avatars are basically a direct line into our brains in the real world. As long as your avatar is alive, even administrators can't manipulate the original owner's identity. However, if someone's avatar disappeared, and the data that was supposed to transfer to the owner's brain disappears, it works differently. In that case, the administrator can modify and change the data as they wish, and you can override someone's brain in the real world. That means... Yes, Junko Enoshima used this and created a killing game in order to kill the avatars in the Neo World program. Hatman, thank you. Alright, has anyone seen Tron? Okay, I actually have not seen Tron. I know my dad really likes it, but we've never sat down and watched it, admittedly, which I know is like a shame. But and instead of it, has anyone seen? Oh my god, this is such a bad comparison, but in Spy Kids 3 with like where they went into the video game, and I know in that game if you died in the game you didn't die in real life, but like same vibes. And instead of inserting the data from their deceased avatars, she wanted to put her own alter ego inside of their brains. Fortunately, her plan failed, but what would have happened if it succeeded? The brains of deceased people. Junko Enoshima tried to override them. In other words, the personality of the original owner of the body would disappear and be replaced with Junko Enoshima's? What? Correct. That's the truth of the personality override feature. And the trigger for this is the graduation exam. Wait, so Mikado's trying to follow her plan? Yeah, Spy Kids 3, didn't it have, like, Elijah Wood in it for, like, 2 minutes? Like, he made a cameo and then just dipped? And also, like, wasn't the main lead Meghan Trainor's husband at some point? I might be making that part up, but wasn't Selena Gomez in it too? I feel like I'm pulling this obscure trivia, and I'm not completely sure if it's true or not, but these are things I remember at least reading somewhere about it. Did somebody ring the dinkster? See, what the crazy thing about that movie, too, I had never seen any of the other Spy Kids movies. Back when I was little, we had a TV, and we had, like, DVR, so you would record movies on the DVR, and we had a list of, like, a handful of movies pre-recorded that me and my siblings would watch sometimes. And one of those movies was Spy Kids 3, but I had never seen any of the other Spy Kids. So I had, like, no context for anything that was happening other than stuff that was exclusive to that movie. And that means he's tried to steal the body of everyone who's died so far? Your joke has gone too far, Tsurugi. It's quite the contrary. Would you mind if I took my exposition roll back, please? A joke? Isn't the quote like, do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created, from Spy Kids? Isn't that where that's from? Which is like crazy work. Who cooked in that writer's room?
I'll give you 60 points for the effort. What Tsurugi just said is only half true. What are you talking about? Have you forgot my purpose? Even from the beginning, Junko Enoshima made multiple copies of herself in order to cause the tragedy. As for me, I'm only trying to revive Master Utsuro. However, yes, it's true that I plan to use the personality override feature. There is only one person I want to override. I wouldn't have a use for so many bodies. He wants to, override Yuki. That means even if I selected graduate, my body would get stolen. Are we gonna, stick Yuki in someone else's body then? Is that his plan? Don't worry, Yuki. That's not going to happen. I won't let it happen. I won't let you die again. I mean, what? He's blushing! Oh no! He's blushing! Oh, this is awkward. This is so awkward. How do you explain this situationship that's going on right now? The solution is simple. The graduation system is only activated when over half the students select graduation or repeat. The host Mikado doesn't get to vote, meaning that excluding him, the majority vote is 7. So, if 4 or more people vote repeat, the personality override won't occur. But if we do that... Correct, Yuki's personality will be saved. However, you will all be trapped in this virtual world forever. I don't like that. Careful. Once you choose, there's no taking it back. After the graduation exam concludes, the Neo World program loses its function, so there's literally nothing left. We must sacrifice ourselves for Yuki. Who's we? No, I'm kidding. I hate this. Why do I have to die for him? He's not even family. He's nothing to me. Girl, you were willing to make everyone else die for you. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuki, but there's nothing we can do. If it's any consolation, you won't die. You'll simply remain forever here in the virtual world. You'll just remain forever in a blank space of nothingness. Even time will be trivial. Please, I don't want that. Shut up, criminal scum. You worked with Mikado and was the cause of their deaths, so you must pay the price. But, why me? I'm a victim here. I'll die too. Are you really okay with that? Is he gonna be like, yeah, but, you lied about your age, 20 years ago, so... Yuruko, you're gonna abandon me too? I didn't say that. It's just... This isn't just to save Yuki. You have to think about the big picture. Think about it. If we choose graduate, Utsuro will be resurrected. He has divine luck, a cursed power that shouldn't be allowed to exist in this world. It causes suffering for too many people. That thing should never come back. Even if it costs me my life, I'll end that goddamn luck. Have you abandoned saving Yuki in order to prevent my master's resurrection? I thought you were gayer than that, Kinjo. And on top of that, you're going to abandon the 8 people here for the greater good of the world? Ray, you should know what would happen if he came back. If he gets resurrected here. I know. I'm already prepared to give my life. But will we be able to persuade the rest? Please. There has to be another way. Sora. I'll also tell you this. It's not just Yuki who will disappear when you graduate. Someone else will too. Sora. What? In reality, Sora is, or rather, Akane Taira, is brain dead. She's only able to physically be here because it's a virtual world, the only place she can act as herself. Even if her avatar exists, the place her data is supposed to be stored in doesn't exist.
When this virtual world disappears, the person known as Sora will as well. Oh, that's right. Her brain's in a vegetable state. No, not my wife. You don't have to worry about me. The only thing that matters is protecting Yuki. Sora! What should I do? Now I know my life is meaningless. I was prepared to sacrifice myself. When I returned to the real world, for a moment, I saw Utsuro in my blurry consciousness. If I wanted to, I could just drop everything and lay myself to rest. However, I chose to come back here. Now that I think about it, what made me wake up? Why did I come back to this virtual world? To save Yuki. To save everyone. What should I do? I don't know. I can't bring myself to choose either. If we choose graduate, Yuki's personality will die, and Utsuro will take over. But the moment we press repeat, we'll all be trapped in this virtual world forever. What a dilemma. There's no time limit, so take as long as you need. Life's full of tough decisions, isn't it? Mikado's so calm. Damn it, I can't think of a way out. This graduation exam. It really was checkmate from the moment we stepped foot in the trial grounds. I can't choose either one. If I choose repeat, I could save my own life, but... No. Wait. Mikado's purpose is to revive Master Utsuro. Then, why? What's that sound? Who just voted? Probably Iroha, the rat. Me, dipshit. Okay, never mind. Shobai. I want to get this over with quickly. This is honestly just becoming a waste of my time. I'm sorry, Iroha. I didn't mean it. I mean, I did mean it, but it wasn't you this time. So, what did you choose? Graduate, duh. Huh? No shit I chose graduation. I don't want to stay in this hellhole. You damn fool. It's only natural for Shobai to select graduate. It doesn't matter if this world has divine luck or not, or if Yuki perishes or not. It's simply not his problem. That's... And Iroha's going to select it too. I mean, yeah, we Ben knew that. Me too, but... Shouldn't you want to graduate more than anybody else? You want the resurrection of Master Utsuro. Or rather, you want the protection of divine luck back. Or are you planning on suffering and selecting repeat? Come on, Iroha, I'm begging you to have one moment of character development. Are you gonna stay here until you lose your mind? Are you ready to make your decision? Yeah, that's right. It's why I joined Void in the first place. We're cooked. Bravo! 2 votes already. I take back my apology, Iroha. 2 more, and the graduation process will begin. But Tsurugi and Rei are gonna vote repeat. Like right now. No, please, no, no, no. I wonder what the others will do. You don't even have to ask. Yeah, they're gonna tie it up. Yeah, this is the only way to stop him. Ooh, excellent. 2 people are willing to stay in the Neo World program, just to prevent the return of Master Utsuro. So now, we have 2 votes for graduation, and 2 for repeat. Sora, Yuki, and Yuruko. The rest is up to you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hesitant. I don't want to sacrifice myself for anything. But I don't have the right to sacrifice Sora and Yuki just for my own selfish desires. Am I doing the right thing? No, I can't hesitate. I have to do this. Yuruko. To be honest, I thought it'd be harder to convince you. You've changed, Yuruko Kabuya. Honestly, I don't know how bad Utsuro returning would be, but I promised we'd all get out of here together. We'll find another way. My wife, my wife! Even if I have to stay here forever, I won't die easily. As long as I'm still living, I'll force open a way out myself. If everyone chooses graduate, Sora and Yuki will die. I couldn't live with myself if it was my fault. 2 votes for graduation and 3 votes for repeat. Sora, Yuki, if any one of you selects repeat, the vote will conclude. Don't do that! Are you crazy? I don't want to stay here forever. Please, select graduation. No, don't pressure them, Iroha. If you of all people tell them to graduate, they might do the opposite. They might choose to graduate on their own. That's ridiculous. Graduation is basically suicide for them. They can't choose graduation. That's also true. What? Oh, this really is tense. But will you really choose repeat? Sora, what is it? Thank you. Is he gonna pick graduate? Because he's like, this isn't worth it. I just want to die. I want to, or not that he wants to die, but he's like, I want to save the others. Not just Sora, but everyone who's willing to sacrifice themselves. And then it's gonna come down to us to make the final vote, and then we're gonna get endings. I see where this is going. I know this is terrible. Because of me, nobody can go back to the real world. But you don't have to blame yourself. I'm in the same position. And it's as Tsurugi said, we need to prevent the resurrection of Utsuro, no matter what. Yes, I'm prepared for this. Even if I can't go back to my daily life, I'll... No! Are you gonna press repeat? Please, don't! Wait! Hold on, Yuki. Huh? Can you wait a minute before you vote? Ew. What is it, Sora? There's something strange that intrigued me from a while ago. Do you feel it too? Something strange? Tsurugi said that Mikado intends to take over our bodies using personality override during the graduation. But is that really true? I understand your hesitance, but this program is based on the Future Foundation's model. It should work the same way. I'm sure the only way to use personality override is by over half the students pressing graduate. Then, why is Mikado subtly encouraging us to choose repeat? Explain. Just think about it. If Mikado was truly planning to use the graduation exam to override our personalities, if we choose graduation, our personalities will disappear. Why would he need to tell us that? That's incredibly suspicious. We surely can't choose graduate, right? Is he reverse psychologying us and we gotta reverse psychology us? Regardless of Mikado's intent, Tsurugi already explained what personality override does. Mikado was trying to hide that from us and didn't explain it at first. Even so, he just admitted it so easily. If we look back at what we've discussed so far, this is a well-thought-out, long-term, large-scale plan. Don't forget that Mikado dedicated his entire life to meeting Utsuro. If we consider his previous actions, he's constantly lied and tricked us all before. You're onto something here. What benefit would he get from admitting to all that? Also, choosing repeat isn't something we should just do lightly. Everyone will be trapped here forever. But Tsurugi, Rei, and Yuruko have already chosen repeat. So, if either Yuki or I choose repeat, Mikado's plan fails? But is that really true? Mikado's been working on this plan ever since he existed, so why would he leave an option where he fails? Sora, does that mean... wait, you're not gonna choose graduation, are you? If you do that, our personalities will disappear. I know that. There's still something. Sora, I assumed you'd be the one to see all the incongruities. Incongruities? That's a big word. Iroha. She's really testing my patience, you guys. First, allow me to argue back. I didn't remove the option to repeat because it's essential. My plan takes advantage of using the Neo World program, so there was nothing I could do to remove it. If I had just a little more time, maybe I could have changed it using my alter ego abilities. In part, my plan relies heavily on divine luck. It was necessary to put my plan into action as fast as possible, as so our fortune does not disappear. Another point, I'm not exactly encouraging you to press repeat. I'm just encouraging you to vote quickly. Quickly? Everyone except Sora and Yuki has already made their votes. I've already won. Huh? What are you talking about? You've won? Because you simply can't win at this point. Allow me to explain an additional rule I didn't mention before. What? There's something else? As you know, upon graduation, Sora and Yuki's personalities will disappear. But if you press repeat, you'll return back to the virtual world. Isn't it so unfair? Our dear Sora and Yuki don't deserve a lose-lose situation. That's why I added additional functions. You could say I improved the graduation exam system. The moment the graduation is initiated, all the survivors will gain the right to live happily ever after in their own ideal world. What? In other words, when the personality override function is activated, you won't return to the real world. And if you press repeat, you'll remain in the virtual world. What? We'll stay in the virtual world? You said we'd get out if we chose graduate. Iroha making me blow out the mic. Lies? You're a liar! So you're messing with us. This entire thing was pointless and we'd be stuck here either way? If that's the case, there's no reason to cast your votes. Why are you acting so calm? If he's telling the truth, we'll all be stuck here forever. It doesn't change anything. To press repeat is for you to remain in the virtual world trapped. And to press graduate is to live happily ever after in your own utopia. The good ending. Our own utopia? What does that mean? Utopia. A utopia is a place your heart desires. Instead of going to the real world, you'll go to a personalized paradise inside the Neo World program. It's a world with no pain or suffering, and you'll spend eternity with the people you have longed for the most, especially you, Tsurugi. That's ridiculous. Why are you saying this so suddenly? Besides, I wouldn't choose graduate just for that kind of fantasy. But it's not a fantasy. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? As soon as the graduation exam ends, you'll lose all your memories and be perfectly immersed in your own utopia. You heard me correctly. You won't even remember that it's not real, and you won't be able to doubt it. You just have to sit back and relax in a world you've desired your entire lives. In an ideal world? That makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. Yuruko, haven't you experienced it before? You never once doubted this place as a fantasy when you lost your memory previously. You just accepted it as reality. Because your memories were modified, you never doubted your status as an ultimate student at Hope's Peak. You even forgot your own appearance, and didn't even question all the false information I manipulated. In fact, if Nikkei hadn't intervened at all, you wouldn't have even suspected this world was virtual. Hatman, thank you. You know what they say. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. I don't know much of Bohemian Rhapsody. At least not as much as I should, but it's a long song. So, it'll be the same. You'll be trapped in your own utopia. Forget everything and accept your fantasy. It will be your happy ending. So, we'll never be able to return to the real world. I think you're all mistaken. Why are you all so obsessed with what's real? Huh? Do you think it's natural for a human to live in reality? What would you know about being human, dog? Suppose you all get out of here. What awaits you? The harsh truth of reality? What more is there for you? Financial problems, health problems, arguments, violence. What reason is there that a human would choose to live in such a harsh reality? Yeah, it's a question of, like, freedom versus comfort, I guess. You're being ridiculous. I refuse to listen to such bullshit. Yuki, Akane Taira, go and press repeat. Don't be fooled by these bastards' words. Yeah, Yuruko said it before. As long as we're all here, we'll find a way out. But is that really true? How long would it take us to find a way out? Or could you say, seek a way out? Doo-doo-doo-doo. When you think about it, this is just a really advanced version of VR chat. Yuki, Mikado's making sense. We actually believed this virtual world to be real until we heard the truth from Nikkei. If we really go to a paradise, we'll forget everything. And we can finally be happy. I'd like that. Wait, Yuki, it's a trap! Mikado is trying to trick us into graduating. If that happens, Utsuro will be resurrected. But even if we choose repeat, we still lose. If we choose repeat, Mikado will lose too. Either way, we all lose. On the other hand, if we choose graduate, Mikado gets what he wants. Wouldn't we all be satisfied that way? Yuki, please think carefully about this. If you choose repeat now, think about what will happen to your body. Mikado's just trying to trick you with sweet little lies into choosing graduation. I'm lying? I assure you I'm telling the truth. Your glorious utopia awaits. You damn! I mentioned this at the start of the class trial. Do you remember what I said? I told you I'd return you all to your peaceful daily lives. No way. What kind of peaceful life is a utopia? You guys want a poll? Okay, we can do a poll. Hold on. There you go. Yes, there we go. It's the only way for Yuki to be happy. This is the case for the rest of you as well. I'm being serious here. For the rest of us? Yuki, I'll ask you this once, just in case. If you select repeat, you'll be stuck here in the virtual world with nothing left, and you're somehow going to try to find a way to escape to the real world? Suppose you do find a way out. What will you do after that? What will I do? Of course. I know that doesn't change our situation. We'll still be trapped in the lab with not enough food for all the Foundation agents. We're gonna put a pig head on a stick, it's gonna be Lord of the Flies, but it'd be almost impossible to escape. However, the fact still remains. We can't let that monster Utsuro get resurrected. I wasn't asking you. I was asking Yuki. You did not let that slide, y'all. So, what are you going to do? Well, I have my body back, and when everything settles down, I could try to return to my daily life. A demon? Oh dear, I apologize for that. Dear Yuki is so innocent. It's pitiful. What? What do you mean? I'll start with an apology. I'm sorry, Yuki. Even if you leave this virtual world, your plan would be impossible. What? As he said that, Mikado began to smile, when suddenly a screen descended onto the courtroom. And as soon as it stopped moving, an image appeared. Is it like his IRL body? Oh my god! This is the body you want to go back to so much. They put his brain in a jar! What did they do to him? They took his brain out? Why? I like how they just stuck little electrodes on the brain. What? We're cooked. We lost Yuki, you guys. He's going to graduate. And then it's gonna come down to Sora. Is that... a brain! Is that his brain? That's Yuki's brain in reality? So, thank you. Nobody! Non-triangle, thank you. The exact opposite of Sora. Apparently so. Sora is a body with no brain, and Yuki is a brain with no body. Divine Obsessed, thank you. Yuki and the brain, it's Yuki and his brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Yes, I kindly asked Kokoro for a hand with the process. Even though you're just a brain, you're technically still alive. You're not dead, don't worry. I'm sure we can make you a prosthetic... everything. He's only a brain, but he's alive? Theoretically, if a constant supply of nutrients is maintained to a brain, it will be able to function normally. He's able to think, however, he won't be able to see, speak, or even hear. He's barely human at that point. Hatman, thank you. What if we put Sora and Yuki together then? Yeah, it could work. No, it couldn't, but... this can't be real. The brain is me? No, I can feel my hands. I can feel my body. Non-triangle, thank you. One is a human, the other's in a tank. Thank you. Oh, pretty good singer. Thank you. I did choir in, like, high school, but I was never good enough to, like, actually be in the theater programs. Whenever people ask me if I'm a theater kid, I have to say no, because I was never talented enough to, like, participate in theater, but I've always loved, like, musical theater as an observer, you could say. Yuki's current body is just an avatar. It's brain-based, so he's able to feel those senses. Yuki's body in the real world, however, is a 1,500-gram chunk of meat. That's bullshit! Yuki, don't listen to him! If I'm lying, how come Tsurugi and Rei weren't able to find Yuki's body in the lab? Tsurugi's tweaking! He's tweaking! The answer is simple. Yuki's not accessing the Neo World program with connectors like you all. His brain is integrated into the machine itself. Yuki's brain is integrated into the Neo World program itself? What have you done? What I don't understand, though, is, like, why is he just a brain? Like, why did they do that? You had Yuki's body held captive. Why did they feel the need to, like, pull his brain out of his body if you had the personality override function? Because, like, wait, that makes no sense. Because maybe I'm just not understanding something, but the whole point of the personality override was to put Utsuro's brain over Yuki's. But if you do that, Utsuro's not going to have a body. Utsuro's then going to be the brain. And what good does that do? Like, would divine luck still exist in the world if Utsuro's a brain in the jar? Is that what they're going to tell me? I just don't understand why they did this. Without doing so, I would have never been able to realize the power of divine luck inside the virtual world. Yuki's brain and Master Utsuro's brains have similar internal structures. Not triangle, thank you. It was a prank! They did it for the Vine, surely. No, it wasn't a prank, it was a social experiment, so it's fine. Hatman, thank you. My best guess would be so Utsuro can live forever. He would not age and live forever in the VR world. Okay, that would make enough sense, but like, you could also, I don't know. I guess I see that. I just wish they laid this out a little more clearly. As I planned to do everything inside the virtual world, I didn't need Yuki's body on the outside. On the outside, always looking in, so I destroyed it, leaving only the brain behind. Of course, since I don't have a body myself, I asked someone for help. Shobai Hashimoto, you bastard! How dare you lay a hand on my Pookie? I mean, what? You knew all along! That's obvious. The biological part was done by Kokoro, and Shobai helped with the technical part. You fucking bastard. The contract we signed stated you had to inform me of everything. This is why I despise criminals. What? You saying I shouldn't have an insurance policy? After all, would it have even come back if Yuki was basically dead? Oh, clocked. He clocked him. Ooh, T. He said, I know what you are. Wait, I have the... Where is it? Do I not have the image? Oh, there. No, I do. There we go. No. It can't be. That's not my body. Yuki, be conscious. He's lying. Trust me. If that's really true, wouldn't it be a contradiction to overwrite Utsuro's personality into Yuki's body? Yeah, she's thinking what I'm thinking. Uh-huh. That's right. Mikado's been saying this entire time that Yuki's body is a vessel for Utsuro. If Yuki's body doesn't exist, he wouldn't be able to revive Utsuro. When did I say I would override Yuki's body with Master Utsuro's personality? What do you mean? I never said I would use Yuki's body in the real world. He's lying! The hypothesis that I'm planning to use Yuki's body is of your own assumption. I never directly confirmed or denied it. Yeah? What? Then why? Why Yuki? No, before that. How are you gonna revive Utsuro without Yuki's body? Yuki fits well with Utsuro in the physical and brain timing, but he's not protected by divine luck. All I need is the container to hold him to have divine luck. Their brain, anyway. For Master Utsuro, I've prepared a body that would be much more suitable than an ordinary person's like Yuki. A more suitable body? Who is it? Probably like Akane, right? The person in the opposite position to Yuki. Okay, he really is gonna combine. Yuki's all brain and no body. The person I'm talking about is someone with a body, but a dead brain. There's only one person left who fits those conditions. It has to be them. It's you, baby girl. Is it me? You want to put Utsuro's mind into the body of Akane Taira. What? Correct! Didn't I just say it before? I don't just want Yuki's body, I want Miss Taira's too. Although brain dead, miraculously, her body, her muscles, her organs, and her nerves are still functional. Yes, if you replace the software called the brain with a new one, it should be able to function again. Akane Taira was with Utsuro when he died, and was the closest person to him. Therefore, she should have been impacted by divine luck the most, meaning she'd be a perfect fit for Utsuro's host body. Well, amongst other reasons. After doing many calculations, I concluded it would be for the best to override Miss Taira's personality with Master Utsuro's. Wait a minute, then what is Sora? Her brain's dead, meaning she shouldn't have an avatar, so that's why you're choosing Akane's body. How is Sora here then? If she's not Akane's avatar, just who is she? Are you asking about Sora's true identity? Yes, I think it's about time to reveal what she is. Sora is... she's basically nothing. Iroha probably knows this, but during the preparation stages, I didn't reveal anything about Sora. I wasn't trying to hide anything. It's just because there was literally nothing to show. Sora's not human. She's just here to assist in Master Utsuro's resurrection in the Neo World program. She's just an algorithm, so to speak. What? She's an algorithm? Wait, so she's not Akane Taira? Miss Taira has been dead from the very beginning. It's impossible to connect her to the Neo World program. Instead, I created a blank personality and placed her data inside there. Maybe Sora's already felt this, but her memories of being Akane Taira have felt unusual. An algorithm? So you could make NPCs! So you totally could make NPCs. Why'd she need to kidnap all these people? I'm just an algorithm? You're Chiaki. Did you ever have a strange feeling during the killing game? I should probably get rid of the meme image. Hold on. There we go. For example, feeling like your body's not your own. Like it's moving on his own. Huh? What's the matter? Yeah, this is like Kanade. The unknown force. Sora believed it was Akane Taira, and it's also possible that she attributed all those actions to Akane's personality. However, That's not the case. All of her actions were done to safeguard Master Utsuro's resurrection plan. That's the entire reason for her existence. She's an algorithm with a directive to assist the process of the killing school trip. Miwen. Not a program. Not even an alter ego. It's impossible for her to go against the default algorithm. So, like, did you program the algorithm to be gay? Or, no, I'm kidding. An algorithm that safeguards the killing school trip. That's exactly what Sora is. Damn. That's crazy work. Does this mean that, like, Alter Ego Mikado programmed him? Or not him. Programmed her to fall in love with Yuruko? Does this mean Mikado's a Himidanshi? Sorry. Back to serious topics. No, that can't be true. Sora? I don't understand. An algorithm? Isn't that just a program? Please explain. So is Sora an alter ego? Girl, Iroha. He literally just said verbatim that she is not an alter ego. Idiotic. She's just an algorithm going by the name of Akane Taira in order to help the plan progress. That's literally all she is. Nothing more, nothing less. The name Sora, it's just a temporary name that Yuki gave her. It's quite fitting. Calm down. Calm down. Did I know what I was from the start and what I had to do? I expect this. Odd memories of Akane Taira, my entire existence being a mystery. But the fact that I'm not human, and I'm just an algorithm to safeguard Master Utsuro's resurrection plan? If that's true, then All programs act using algorithms, and the principle of those are determined by a default value. This body is simply a programmed algorithm. I am just an AI. I have no emotions. I laugh, act gloomy, get angry, etc. Not because it's how I actually feel, but because I was programmed this way. Or as Miss Gaga would say, born this way. Everything I think and feel is fake. This isn't the time to worry. I must concentrate. I must save Yuki. Not triangle, thank you. How will this affect Yuruko and Sora's marriage? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna find out, I guess. I am an algorithm called Akane Taira. I can't go against this, can I? I just have to press fail. Empty. No, everything is empty. I'm Akane Taira. Empty. I am so empty. Empty. Empty, 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 empty. Hey, press repeat. How long are we gonna stand here? If one of you presses repeat, this all ends. Stop thinking about the future. Now, just focus on stopping Mikado Shinoji. Unfortunately, that's not possible. Wasn't you listening? Sora's here to safeguard my plan. She will press graduate unconditionally. She's supposed to press it. Her algorithm tells her to do so. What? Sora, you... Zol, thank you. Ooh, return to SDR2. Yep, Super Danganronpa another 2. We're back. Big reveal, big plot twist. Catch you on the VOD. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna wrap this up soon too.
within the next couple of streams, because we've been going at this for a while.
Sora, you...
Huh? Why are you saying that? I need to. Press repeat. Stop Mikado. Save Yuki.
Akane Taira, what are you doing? You just pressed graduate.
I did? No. I'm still myself. I'm going to save Yuki.
Sora, please, wake up, Sora.
Kiss her, Yuruko. It always works in movies. It always breaks him out of the evil spell.
Excellent. 3 for graduate and 3 for repeat. It's a tie. Only 1 vote remaining.
Okay, so I was wrong. It's not gonna come down to Sora.
So, what are you going to choose, Yuki? Shit. Yuki, listen to me. Don't believe him. If Utsuro comes back, the entire world will be in danger. No matter what, we must stop that. I can't. What? I'm tired of this world, of everything. Why me? Why do I have to carry such a burden? Why is everything down to me? Yuki, it doesn't matter what you say. In the end, Yuki is just an ordinary boy. His mind and spirit have already been shattered. He can no longer think rationally. You're the one who drove him to this! Sora, say something. We need to convince Yuki. Please, we need you. My mouth won't move. No, not just my mouth. My entire body, too. My thoughts are stopping. Yuki will choose graduate soon. The result has already been decided. Has my role in all this already ended? Is there nothing more I can do? I don't know. I think everything's fine, but everything feels wrong. I don't know. Yuki.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out all the old character voices if we're gonna have like a Danganronpa 2 moment here.
What? Big bro? Ow! Shinji? But he's dead. Ghost? You don't have to burden all this. You've done your best. Don't you deserve a break? What is this? Shinji's dead! A glimpse of utopia. Just in case you didn't believe it yourself, I thought I'd show you firsthand. What Yuki is really looking for is somebody to follow. Maybe that's why Shinji appeared before him. Big bro! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bro. Yuki, this isn't real. It's just fantasy. Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Just fantasy. But this is reality. There's no escape. From the moment you entered the Neo World program, it became your new reality. Don't give up. You already know Mikado can manipulate the virtual world, don't you? He isn't real. Why are you trying to deny reality? This is your reward. You've all been fighting so hard for a better world. To forget everything and just be happy. You could perhaps spend time with a lost friend. Wouldn't you rather be in a reality where they're with you again? A peaceful world. Shut up, shut up! Do you really think that will happen? It doesn't matter what you say. The decision is all up to Yuki. Yuki, now's the time to make your decision. You don't need to apologize, Yuki. It's for the best. Yes. Thank you, big bro. No! Yuki! Are you gonna let me save? Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll bet this is where we choose endings, so good idea to save. That's how our killing school trip ended. All the students graduated. Nobody could solve our situation. Despair. When it hits, even yelling is pointless. Of course, the outcome of this trial was already decided. It was impossible for us to win. So, I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Aura. Wake up, Sora. Hey, are you okay? So he voted repeat, I guess, is the assumption. Yuki? Even if you're tired, you shouldn't just sleep in the sand out here like this. Sorry for waking you up. You look kind of mad. Oh, it's the island mode UI. Where am I? Huh? Are you half asleep? We're on a school trip. A school trip? The killing school trip? Or I think I had a nightmare. We have to pick an answer? Non-triangle, thank you. Why did you say aura? Because it's what the dialogue said. I'm gonna read the game. Okay, yeah, if we graduated, we'll play along for now because I think that's the bad ending, and then we'll get the real ending. Yeah, we're on a school trip. Sorry, I think I just had a nightmare. Maybe it's because you slept outside. Either way, let's go. Everyone's waiting for us. Everyone? Don't you remember? We all decided to have a party before the trip gets started. We're the only ones not there. I see. We all decided that? Sora, are you okay? You're looking a little pale. If you're not feeling well, I'll tell the others you can't come. No, it's fine. Let's go. Whee! This is so nice. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine and dandy. Guys, I brought Sora. Yoo-hoo! Rara, you're late. I've been waiting. Come on, sit down. Guys. Sora, sit next to me.
I'm dying to have your magnificent grace by my side. You're so disgusting, Yuri. What? I can't even remember what voice I gave half these people. Sora, ignore that idiot and sit here. Don't hog her. Big sis wants some action too. I'm not hogging her. Where did you get that from? This is a party, so let's all have fun. I know you're all excited, but calm down a minute. Kanade, the party hasn't even started yet. Stop eating. Sorry, sis. Stop eating. You look like a pig. You embarrass me so much, sis. Lose some weight. I'm so sorry. I'll spit it out. Nikkei, is this alcohol? It's even branded. Shut up, you idiot. Hide it. The teacher might notice. Everyone be quiet! Our teach wants to speak. Yes. Emma really got one word. Thanks, Shinji. Well, does everyone know the schedule for the school trip? From now on, let's focus on having an unforgettable school trip together. As your teacher, I've got to remind you to watch out for the sun, apply lotion, and stick together as a class. And of course, don't go causing trouble. Teach, Shobai's not here. What? Even on a school trip he wants to wander off on his own? Sticking to the schedule sounds boring. Why don't we all just do what we want? Yay! Hey, but I spent a lot of time on it. Wait, don't eat yet. Give up, Teach. They're just gonna do what they want. It's okay. I guess my schedule doesn't matter.
No.
Okay, I'll go grab some food for Shobai. Everyone start eating. Bon appetit. Wow, Mr. Hattori's the best. Bon appetit. Kokoro, try this. Say Stop it. Our teacher is gone, so I'll be leaving. This is a mess. Well, that's our class in a nutshell. Sora, what's your plans? Sora? Are you okay? Yeah. I just want some peace. Is that so? No. This peace is a lie. Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, I've just been worrying about our final exam coming up. I'm sure everything will be fine, though. Even if we haven't studied much, we can't fail that bad, surely. Bombastic side-eye. I've had some bad exams in my day. Oh, really? Yoo-hoo! Pretty girls detected! Having some girl talk over here. You surprised me. Wait, is that alcohol? Listen, don't even think about it. I'll tell Teach, do you understand? Ignore Muscle Boy over here and have a drink. Come on, join your big sis. We're all minors, you know? The party lasted all through the night. There were some events, such as Yuri starting to strip while dancing and Hajime downing a bottle of sake in one gulp. It was a lot of fun. We're in the bell tower now. Alright, what's up, Yuki? What's up, Yukester? Wow, to think there was a bell tower on this island. At first glance, it looks like a religious place. Sora, are you religious? No, I'm an atheist. I think. Oh, so that's what you think. Ooh. Uh-huh. What's... Oh god, they got him. My soul bride, Sora, baby.
Here you are. Yuri? Hey, what was that for? You can't just come here and hit me. Sora, why don't you spend your free time with me? I'll make sure you have a good time, no matter what. Don't ignore me, Yuri! I'm on a walk with Yuki right now. Rejection? Ugh, why him? Is he better than me? Or did he just ask you first? Now you know. Go away! It's okay. I don't need to hear anything else to understand what's going on here. So, let's go on a three-way date. What? What's happening? Oh, what are you guys doing here? Ugh, you reek of sweat. Get your manly juices away from me. Hajime, what are you doing here? I just wanted to get some exercise done. I thought the stairs here would be perfect for some training. We're on a school trip, and you're training. Hey, Yuki, I can't afford to take a day off. Do you even understand how important training is? I wouldn't miss a day if war broke out. I hope you get shot on the battlefield. Huh? Sorry, that was so out of pocket, Yuki. What the hell? Or not Yuki, Yuri, what the hell? Huh? Sup, Sora? What's with the weird look? What? Sora, why are you staring at this muscular gorilla? Look away. Hajime, you... Are you planning to kill Yuri? It's nothing. We're gonna act like everything's fine. You... No, it doesn't matter. You're acting weird. You got a fever or something? How disgusting. You're just trying to use that as an excuse to get close and feel the warmth of Sora's forehead. Okay, empty text box. Ugh. Yuri, you're acting weirder than usual today. That's true, but... Wrong voice. That's true, but Sora's been acting weird since yesterday, too. Since the school trip started... well, it's more since I found you laying on the beach. No, I'm fine. I just feel like I had a nightmare. If you're not feeling well, just have some medicine and have a lie down. Excuse me. I don't think they make medicine for nightmares, but... Sora's fine. If a lady says she's fine, she's fine. Ugh, I can't take this anymore. I have to save Sora from these idiotic men. Sora, come to the beach and swim with me. Hajime, can I exercise with you? It might make me feel a little better after some running. Huh? Really? Sure, I don't mind. Having a training partner is more fun anyway. What? Sora, I thought we were on a walk. Hey, don't leave me here. Huh? Sora, baby, that's what you want? Then I'll join you too. Yuri, it wasn't an open invite. Hell no! Thank you, Yuki. My second day was spent running away from Yuri. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! A shrine? There's a shrine on this island? Do you want to pray? Sure, I have some money. Okay, I think this is a decent time to take our break. We're a little past time to do so anyway, so y'all know the drill by now. Get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, get a snack, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back to continue our descent into delusion in just a few minutes.
Alright, welcome back. Back into the fray. Back into the slow descent into madness that is this route. I think this is how you're supposed to do it. You think? I don't think there's a wrong way to put a coin in. Oh my gosh, my favorite was like, you know those coin machines where you put the coin in and then it like spins down this like vortex looking thing, and they were in like grocery stores and stuff? I'm not describing it very well, but it had like slides and stuff for the coin to go down. Sora, if God heard you say that, he'd be mad. No, Sora just said she's an atheist. What did you wish for, Yuki? Death Note is so good. Big recommendation on Death Note. Sorry, I looked at chat. What would my ultimate talent be? Oh, that's tough, because, like, there's a handful of things I would think I'm above average at, but I don't know if there's, like, one thing I would say I'm incredible at. It would probably be something along the lines of, like, analyst or detective or whatever, but that sounds more presumptuous than it is. Because I'm wrong a decent amount of the time, even if I come up with these crazy theories. Wish? I'm not childish enough to be wishing. Don't lie. I could hear your murmurs, you know. Really? I was trying to be quiet. Well, it's a bit embarrassing, but I wished for everyone to be happy. I see. And I also wished for my family and friends to all stay safe. Yuki, that's a very normal wish. Well, yeah, but I don't need anything else. I value my daily life so much, even if I'm ordinary. It doesn't matter as long as I can be happy. That's right. It's for the best. Sora, what did you wish for? I guess another ultimate, like, almost like storyteller, but, because, like, writing is probably one of my biggest passions, like, creating stories is one of my favorite things to do, so I guess you could maybe say that, but talent implies, like, you're really, really, really good at it, and I don't think there's one thing that I'm, like, particularly exceptional at compared to the handful of skills I do possess, if that makes any sense. Oh, Sora, Yuki, what a coincidence. You also decided to visit the shrine? Oh, Emma, Kokoro. Good morning. Why are you holding Kokoro like that? Well, this was the only way to get her outside. I'm not planning on running away. Just let go of me. Really? If you try to run away, I'll get mad. Have you two come to pray at the shrine? Oh? Well, I've always lived in England, so I don't know how to do it. Do you know how, Kokoro? I don't believe in such unscientific things like God. Of course you'd say that. You just have to toss a moderate amount of coins in there, clap your hands, and make a wish. Sora, that's not how you do it. Oh, really? Let's go, Kokoro. As long as I can leave after. Kokoro and Emma. I didn't expect to see such a strange combination here, but I'm amazed at how well they get along. I wouldn't say that. It's more like Emma dragging her along. By the way, Sora. Yeah? Thanks for today. It was really fun to walk around the island with you. Bro, don't let Kinjo see this. I owe you from yesterday, but even that was a little fun, even with Hajime and Yuri's little intervention. Still, I'm glad I suggested it. Sora, how about we do the same tomorrow? Guys, we're finished. How about we all go back to our rooms together? Emma is British. Boo, tomato, tomato. Thank you for the donation. Sure, Yuki, I'll see you later. What? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Was I interrupting something? What? No, it's nothing like that. Yuki, your face is showing 50% embarrassment, 30% nervousness, and 20% joy. Don't read my mind. What did you two wish for? I just wished for good fortune. Is that normal? I wished for my research to go well. Research? What kind of research? Oh, Yuki, you do not know the Pandora's box you are opening with that question. Ooh, Yuki, you look interested. Stop assuming things. That was like not even remotely a romantic coded question. Asking what kind of research she does is, I don't know, maybe I just don't get it, but... Researching emotions or experimenting on your daughter. You know, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna be rebellious. You experimented on your daughter to learn more about primitive emotions. Huh? So, am I right? Uh-oh, we killed the music. What? What are you talking about? What daughter? No way. Kokoro has a secret daughter? Just how old do you think she is? Sora, explain what you just said to me. I was just joking? So it was a joke. I don't get it. Sora, I need to teach you what a good joke is. Where do aliens go to school? Oh, wow, we have to go. Let's go. It's, time to eat. After praying to the shrine, we all return to our lodgings. Why is this happening? Nonsensical thoughts keep wandering through my head. Why did I say that? I know what I said, but why exactly did I say it? I've had this strange feeling since yesterday. What's wrong with me? Alright, we're just gonna go down the rebellion path. Ugh, I hate this. I don't know who said it, so I can't do their voice. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Mwah. That was so funny. Suka, you're an idiot. An idiot. That wasn't funny. Why am I the only one scared here? Sosi, Kanade, why aren't you scared? Sorry, sis. Setsuka, please stop scaring Hibiki. That's enough. Really now? But your big sis isn't satisfied yet. Suka! I'm just kidding. Sorry. Can you forgive your big sis? It's okay. Don't hug me so tight. You are planning a murder. Uh-huh. Setsuka. Be careful around Kanade. Everyone, be careful around Kanade. Huh? What are you talking about? What's wrong with Kanade? Uh-huh. Uh-huh? What am I talking about? What's up, Sora? Nothing. It doesn't matter. Huh? But it was so sudden. What happened? It's nothing. Sora's just losing it a bit. Right, Sora? Sorry, Biki.
let's go on the carousel this time. Think you can handle that?
That's ridiculous. Just watch me. The carousel is just a kiddie ride.
Don't underestimate the carousel, Beaky. The amusement park staff aren't here right now, so the speed is up to me. I'll show you the true power of the carousel. It'll be a miracle if we make it to day 5. Later, when the carousel from hell slowed down, the 4 of us quickly ran to the bathroom to vomit. It was a disaster. Such an embarrassing day. Still, I enjoyed myself. But I couldn't shake that feeling out of my head. When Kanade looked at Setsuka for a moment, her eyes looked horrific. I must be imagining things. Kanade's a fragile, innocent soul who follows her sister around. However, I couldn't get that feeling out of my head all day. Not Triangle, thank you. If only Kinji were here to deal with that demon. Yeah, he could exorcise her. Isn't like one of her disliked items the holy water or something? Here's... For the last day, I spent my free time exploring a place that I never went to before. From the moment I entered this strange structure, I felt something weird. What is this? Alright, we gotta look. Is this the Haru and... Oh, okay, it's not. A statue of somebody made of 100% gold. I think I've seen this person before. What's this? This strange feeling. What is it? What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. The statue is... My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. It's nothing. Obviously, it's just... Hello, miss! I don't know who this is. Oh, it's Nikkei. It's interview time. I should have figured it would be the Chapter 4 deaths. Nikkei? This building is radiating a strange energy. What do you think? I just felt like there was something important here. Huh? Sorry, I'm not really in the mood for an interview right now. But I haven't even asked anything yet. Anyway, what are you doing here? It's surprising to see you all alone like this. Just exploring a bit.
Oi.
Sora, did you read the sign before you entered? It says this place is called the Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel. Do you know the story of the Library of Babel? What's the Library of Babel? I'll explain. It's a short story by Louis Boers. It tells the story of what happened in a hexagonal tower with 4 shelves. Like the tower we're in currently. I see. Isn't it so cool? I wonder who or why someone built this place. As a journalist, I must report at once. Nikkei. We're gonna ask him a very personal question. I'm not interested, or didn't you create the tower? Didn't you make it? Excuse me? You hired Shobai to... Huh? What are you talking about? Why did you bring up Shobai? If I had the ability to build something like this, I'd have quit journalism and aimed at the world of architecture. Yeah, I guess. But, Sora, you're acting unusual today. I've decided. I'm gonna investigate this place more. Ugh, it's finally over. Huh, you did well, Yuki. Oh, it's, Yuki and Shinji. What? Sora? Hey. Ah, it's you two. What have you been doing to be panting like that? Too many steps on the stairs. Me and Yuki ran to the top to take a look, as well as do some exercise. You really are stupid. Haven't you two come to look around the tower too? I wouldn't say that, but it's just weirdly standing in the middle of the island. I was curious what was inside. So, you two went to the top. What's up there? How did it feel? How was the view? Don't bother. The stairs don't reach the top. At a certain point, the stairs just end. So high up you can't even see the top. It's impossible. I see. Very interesting. So, are you just gonna spend the whole day looking around here? It's pretty much the only thing on the island, anyway. Don't sound so disappointed. There's no mention of this tower in the entire world. Interesting, right? I'll have the first coverage. Hey, Sora. What's up, Yuki? If you don't have plans for tomorrow, do you want to hang out? Hang out? Sure, I don't have any plans. Okay then. This is just the Yuki dating sim. Could you meet me at the park on the first island at sunset? I want to tell you something. Yeah, sure. Thanks. So, it's a promise? Big bro, let's take a shower. We both stink. Adios. Yuki left and took Shinji and Nikkei with him. He looks excited. I wonder what he has to tell me. A strange feeling about the Tower of Babel hasn't disappeared, but I should just try and ignore it. So I left the Tower of Babel and returned to my room. Also, why did I say that to Nikkei? Why, when I looked at the Tower of Babel, did Nikkei come to mind? Also, why did I mention Shobai? Since the start of the school trip, I've had a weird feeling. What's wrong with me? Do you want the list alphabetically or in order of magnitude? Uh-oh, we're in the broadcasting room. Teruya? I wonder what it's for. This is the first time I've been here. Well, let's take a look. Where is he? Where is he? Oh? Sora. Ah, Mr. Teruya. You don't have to address me like that. Just call me Teach, like everyone else. Teach? Yeah, I am your teacher after all, right? What's my crazy dialogue choice? You're also the ultimate merchant, you're also a Kisaragi Foundation executive. That's probably the, crazier one. So let's go with that. You're also an executive of the Kisaragi Foundation. Huh? Kisaragi Foundation? What's that? Huh? I don't know why I said that. What was I on about? Sorry, Teach. Just forget it. No, wait. The Kisaragi Foundation? That's, yeah, that's on the name tag I'm wearing around my neck.
Nani?
But why? Why am I wearing this? Sora, do you know what this name tag is? No, I don't remember. Terry the platypus. Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba. Terry. Is it you can't remember? Or you just don't know? I just don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Huh, that's weird. I don't remember where I got this from.
No.
By the way, Sora, what are you doing here? I'll bet that's where the dialogue branch rejoins. Oh, I was just exploring a bit. Ugh, in a place like this? How about you, Teach? What are you doing here?
僕は
Just checking what everyone's up to on the CCTV cameras. That's not creepy at all. I'm up here making sure none of you get into any trouble. On the first day, I took some time to relax, and y'all ended up drinking. Mr. Kinjo wasn't too happy about that. So, I'm now on my best behavior. But, sorry about that. Why are you apologizing, Sora? It's the guy's fault for bringing the alcohol. I'm sure they're thinking about what they did. It doesn't really matter, though. If I'm honest, it sounds like something I'd do back when I was a student. Hey, it's getting late. Sun's about to set. I'll go on ahead. Make sure you're not too late for dinner. Dinner? Oh, I remember now. At sunset, I'm supposed to meet with Yuki. I should hurry. But why did I say that no. Why did I say that to Teach? The Kisaragi Foundation? Just what is that? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Why was Teach wearing a foundation nameplate? And how did I know about it? I don't know. My mind just feels like it's clouded in fog. I need to go to the park on the first island. Yuki should be waiting for me. Good luck, babe, or the subway? That's such a hard question. They're both such bangers. She's got away. She's got away. Yeah, we'll meet with Yuki. Yuki. Wait, could I have said no, or would it have just, like, kept me in that room until I did it? Oh well, too late to find out. Sora! You're here. Sorry I'm late. Were you waiting long? Huh? No, I just arrived too. It's gonna be dinner soon. What did you want to tell me? Oh, about that. Sora, I've always been grateful to you. Huh? Why? When I first arrived at Host Peak Academy, I couldn't adapt around such talented people since I'm just an ordinary student. But you comforted me in class during that time. I always wanted to say this, but I'm so awkward in normal conversations. It took me until the school trip to prepare myself to have the courage to say it. Are we gonna kiss? I helped Yuki adjust? Did I really do that? Yeah, it looks like I did. I don't quite remember, but it must be true. So, I've decided to say it now. Don't worry about it. It's what friends are for. But did you really make us meet up just to say that? It's not just that. Huh? Yuki? You got this, Yuki! I'm assume that's Shinji. Okay, maybe not. Come on, it'll be a good scoop. You've got this, dude. Don't be a coward. Big sis is cheering you on. You, go for it. Ugh. Shinji, can you hold Yuri tighter for me? Don't worry, I won't let him interfere. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night, everyone. Sora, And when you think about me all of those years ago, really, Sora, you, I told you so. Is he gonna say it or nah? Sora, I like you. Oh, he did say it. Oop. He just came out with it. Oh, Yuruko's gonna have a crash out in the back. Oh no! Shoot another shot, just stop the feeling. If you want to, please go out with me. What? Finally, he said it. I'm so proud. What a man. If Sora likes him back, that's... Oh no, Yuruko! Baby girl! I want you! No! She got away. Yuki, did you just confess to me? Yeah, I've always liked you. Please answer. I'm prepared for rejection. Don't hold back. Yuri, don't even try it. This is an important moment. I'm so happy. Really? Yeah. Honestly, I've known you liked me for a long time. What? It's obvious. It's written all over his face. Well, even an idiot would notice. I was just waiting for you to... Oh, wrong voice. I was just waiting for you to confess to me. I'm so embarrassed. Though, to be liked by somebody this seriously, it makes me really happy. Does that mean... Yeah, I might not be good enough, but let's give this a shot. Yeah! Yippee! Wahoo, I guess. Hi! Ooh, you did it, Yu.
Yes.
That's the first couple in our class. Can I interview the new couple? No, this isn't the time for that. Yuri, he's foaming at the mouth. Is he dead? What? I forgot about him. Yuri, stay with us. Congratulations, Sora, Yuki. Your happiness is my happiness. Okay, I have to... Hold on, let me end this other poll. We're gonna do another poll. I need to know the public's opinion. Sora, thank you. I'm not good enough either, but we're good enough for each other. What is this? It's strange. The strange sensation that's been itching at me the last few days has reached its limit. Why did Yuki suddenly confess to me? How many days have I been on this school trip? Why is this strange feeling not going away? Is what I'm doing here really right? An extravagant school trip to a beautiful southern island with friendship and love overflowing. This happiness is a lie. A sweetly blinded lie. Being happy forever in this lie. But am I really happy? I don't know. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her so much. I don't even know anymore. What's real and what's fake? Now, I'm happy. I'm so happy it's all over. That's it. I decided to give up everything. It's been too long. How long do you think it's gonna take, Keisuke? I don't know. All we can do now is wait. What? Footsteps? Keisuke, someone's gotten up from the capsule and is coming this way. Ugh, have they finally returned? Wait. It can't be. No way. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, look at that art, though. Banger CG. Okay, so we got the bad ending. I assume I would have to call them out on every opportunity to get the other ending. Oh, that's spookiness. Great CG, though. Unfortunately, I don't think I can skip the credits. Yeah, this is the bad end for sure. I assume in order to get the good end, I have to, miss them every time. She's just standing there, menacingly. Oh my gosh, it's in Korean. Hit F12 to go back? Okay, cool. I don't know the RPG Maker shortcuts, so much appreciated. And we're gonna have to load up from that save. Yeah. Ooh, it's like a corrupted little... Alright, we're gonna speed through this. La 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 la. If you press Alt F4. That shortcut I do know. I wish there was a skip button. Isn't there, like, if you hold, like, G or F or something? But maybe that was the old RPG Maker. Because I know this was made on a different engine. La 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 la. The killing school trip. The killing school trip. Yuki, where's... What are you talking about? Calm down, and who's Mikado? What? Yuki, have you lost your mind? Mikado's... And then we're gonna be like, oh, I don't remember. Haha, Mikado? Who's that? At Jijiwa? Who dat? Who dat? At Jijiwa? Yeah, let me advance, thank you. Holding control and spamming should speed it up? Okay.
La 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 la. Don't care. Where's Rick?
無理ね。
I feel so bad for Yuruko in this route, man. She lost her wife. Yoink.
あなたそんなお前おやおや
Are you planning on killing Yuri? What? What are you talking about? Sora? Huh? No, I'm sorry. What am I even saying? Just forget it. Don't worry, Sora. I won't die at the hands of this disgusting male. Rather, how about I kill him now? Come on, let's fight. Yuri, you really don't want to do that. That's true, but Sora's been acting weird. Yeah.
そうかそうか
And then the rest of it's gonna play out like I actually chose. Whee! I'll go ahead and end this poll while we're messing with it. No did win, but by a slight margin. It was pretty split.
Hmm? 悪いけど。私は
Me and my evil research of evil. Kokoro looks so gagged. Stay away from Kanade! Run! Run! We don't get the option to reject Yuki or anything, so we just kind of have to go by the chapter choices. I wonder though if we break out of the cycle, if we will like, if we'll reject Yuki, or if we'll accept it and then it'll start breaking apart. Like if that's a part of the breaking out is not accepting the confession.
あれおい
You made it, dude.
はあ
Miwen.
ああ本気かお前甘い
And we gotta bring up Kisaragi to Teruya. Sorry I'm making y'all go through this again, but... We gotta awaken. Sora can't have a white-haired form, though, because she's already got white hair. Alright, let's go. What if I say no? Okay, hold on. Is it gonna let me say no, or is it just gonna be like... Alright, let's save here. Because I was wondering this earlier. Okay, no, I have to go see him. Okay. Yeah, confession. I love you, mwah, 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 mwah. I'm waiting for when it changes. Oh, here we go. He didn't get to say I like you. Okay. This is where... What? What's going on? This atmosphere is... Is he frozen? Yuki? Everything has frozen. What the hell is going on? Is this the ending you wanted? Oh, hey, Kane! Hey, girl! What? Are you really satisfied with this result? It's you. Answer me, Sora. No way. How are you? Why are you here? You can't be. It's all over. Everything's finished. It's not over. Huh? It's not over. Not yet, at least. You recognizing me is proof of that. Wake up, Sora. You figured it out from the start, didn't you? That this is all just a fantasy. Break out! You got it, you got it, you got it. We are just pulling a Danganronpa 2. Why? Why do you keep coming back? It's not over? What are you talking about? The majority vote concluded on graduation. Everyone got trapped in their own utopias. And Master Utsuro got resurrected. I abandoned them. And Master Utsuro was resurrected. Can you still say it's not over after that? Yeah, it's not over yet. Because you are still here. Everyone else has been engulfed in their own fantasy, making it impossible to recover on their own. But you're different. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh. Only you can remember the vicious plan that Mikado Sennoji hatched for you all. Even so, what can I even do? Please, tell me. I have no idea what to do. Everything is so hopeless.
I can't answer that for you. Because I don't know the answer either. I am you, after all. Don't mess with me. If you're really just here to joke around, why bother showing up at all? Do you even know what kind of situation I'm in? I'm nothing. Neither human nor alter ego. I'm just an empty being. Sora means empty. That's exactly what I am. Keep it together. I am you. That's who you are. You already know this. No, I'm not Akane Taira. I'm just a nameless being without a name, an empty shell. Isn't it because of your personality that I think of Utsuro as master and why I desperately tried to save Yuki? Get out of my head. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want you anywhere near me. Leave me alone, Akane Taira. Everyone, I want her to die and disappear. Make this bitch in front of my eyes disappear. Ooh. Disappear. 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 No matter how hard you try to deny me, I am you. That fact will never go away. Disappear. Disappear. Disappear! Just go away! Calm down. You are me. You can do this. What are you doing? Tear this bitch to shreds. I refuse. What? No. We refuse. What? Why are you disobeying me? This is my utopia, my personal space. I can have anything I want here. But why? Why are you all... Yoruko! Setsuka! What are you doing? It's like I said. This is just your fantasy. They're all just mindless dolls that fulfill your desires. The fact that they're not attacking me means you have no intention of hurting me. No. Please. No. It's the same for me, Sora. I'm not the real Akane Taira. I'm just you. Despite everything, it's still you. I'm another personality that embodies your desires. I know what you want. Oh! Ooh. I'm sorry, but I know what you want and immediately turning into Yoruko is crazy work. Sora, why are your memories so vague? Why do you have such a strange feeling about Mikado, the Kisaragi Foundation, and the killing school trip? Don't run away from reality. If you give up now, it's all over. You have to win, Rara. That's the will of your big sis. And yourself. Don't turn away from the truth. We are all you. Come back, Sora. You don't have much time. You have to make a decision. Is it gonna ask me to save again? Okay, I guess not. Oh, it's a scrum debate. Okay, lock in, lock in. Wow, wow. Is there... I can't see. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing here? Tool? I'm nothing more than a tool for the plan. Sora, you're not a tool. You're a person. You can think for yourself. It's game over already. We lost. If we really lost, I wouldn't even be here right now. I don't want to go back. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm giving up. Just leave me alone. Don't give up, Sora. It's not too late. There's another way. I'm sure of it. This is awesome, by the way. The result has already been reached. What more am I supposed to do? Together, we can change the results. We have the power to do it. Even if I go back, there's no way to stop the plan. There is a way. You already know it in your heart. You just have to remember. I just don't understand. What's the point of it all? You can't answer that, huh? The answer's simple. It's meaningless. You know, I'm quite thankful to Mikado. He gave me a utopia. A place I can finally be happy. Even if it's just a fantasy, it's still great. You want me to come back, you say? Of course I'll come back. Back to my utopia. But this time, I'll forget everything and finally be happy. So, you're just gonna keep pretending you don't know the truth? You can say that all you like, but can you really keep running away from reality? What's the point of it all? You should already know. You made a promise to your friends. Ooh, gagged. There's still a lot of issues we need to solve, but for now, let's all focus on the class trial and work together to survive this. Yes, Yuki! Yes, Yoruko! And Iroha's there too, I guess. Like we always have. Let's not do this now. We'll talk about this after it's all over. Of course, after we've defeated that monster Mikado and are safe in the real world. So, we'll figure it out then, okay? But, oh, yeah. Don't give up, we'll find a way. You said it yourself. You'll undo it all to the end. You'll surely find a way. Not as Akane Taira. Not as Sora. But as yourself. You have the power to fight back. So, are you still going to turn away from reality? Ugh, the wife CG. Just because you accepted the outcome doesn't mean that it still has to end that way. My Yuri. My Yuri. I want... So, are you coming back? I want to save everyone. Sora, I might just be a tool created to safeguard Mikado's plan. I might just have been created to ensure Yuki turns into Utsuro. But I don't care. I still want to save everyone. I still want to save Yuki. I knew it. But what do I do? I can't go against the plan. My algorithm prevents me from doing so. Even if I go back, I won't be able to control myself. Besides, the graduation exam's already over. Maybe the personality override has already occurred. I'm too late. I can't change what's already happened. Oh, fuck. Haven't you realized it yet? Master Utsuro. Think carefully. The results that have happened so far no longer matter. You should know better than anyone. The power to change fate. The power to bend the world to your will. Wait, you can't possibly mean... Why did you remember us? And more importantly, how did you escape your utopia when everything there bends to your desires? Don't you think they're alike? The utopia and my power. Maybe it's possible for you to do what I never could. Have you realized it yet? If you've realized, the only thing left to do is act. Before you go, I want to ask something. Go ahead. Earlier, Akane Taira asked if you're really Utsuro, or you're just a figment of her imagination. But this place is my utopia, and a utopia is a place inside one's own mind. I was wondering, did you deny my desire to escape reality for me? I can't confirm or deny that. But now you know that I really am you. I'm not Akane Taira, nor Master Utsuro. I am Sora. Despite everything, it's still you. Iroha's utopia. Iroha! Iroha! Please look this way. You're so beautiful, miss.
Don't praise me like that. Just enjoy the silence.
Miss Nijue, I'm from Void Daily. Can I have an interview?
Of course.
The manga that you've drawn has become some of the most famous in the entirety of Japan, and you've gained multiple awards all over the world. Fiction, animation, movies, you've even done musicals. I think it's safe to say the name Iroha Nijue is a household name. Today's your 10th anniversary exhibition of your debut. Please use this opportunity to share your thoughts.
Well, I've never done art for fame. I've always enjoyed painting, and it makes me so happy to know there's people who look forward to my weekly productions.
You're so cool, Miss Nijue.
I loved this week's strip.
You're so amazing, Iroha. Please let me lick your feet. Yeah, my reaction too, Sora. Iroha.
Huh? What press are you from? I've never seen you before.
Open your eyes, Iroha. I'm here to take you back.
Who are you again?
We're both guilty of doing terrible things. We can't escape our retribution. You have to face reality. You need to take responsibility for what you did.
Security, get this weirdo out of here.
Iroha, I know how you feel, but this isn't real. You have to wake up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Please don't ruin my special art exhibition, Sora.
Huh? Iroha, you just said my name.
Huh? Sora? What's that? What am I talking about? So, your name is Sora? No, it doesn't matter. Eh? What?
Sounds like you still have some regrets in reality. Let's fix this together. Let's go.
Where are you going? Let go of me. Security!
You know exactly where we're going. We're going back to the trial. Alright, we're gonna go through. So that's what I did to him. Yuruko, you're always acting so capable all the time. Not just everyone could do that, you know. It's because of you that I can do all this. I'm not so sure about that. By the way, Yuruko, you're looking so much better now.
What do you mean?
You always used to have a worried look on your face back then.
Oh.
Yuruko, if you're ever worried about anything, please tell me. I've always got your back.
Sis.
Oh, excuse me. The cake's almost ready. I'll bring it over in a sec.
Oh, wait a sec.
Me and my first situationship. Huh?
Be careful. It's kinda hot. Like you, I mean, what?
Will do. I'll be right back.
This feeling. Why does it keep happening? Is it concern? No, it's stronger than that. Huh? The doorbell? I wonder if it's... No. Wait.
Yuruko, where did you put the oven mitts? Rest in peace, Yuruko Kabuya would have loved Chaperone.
Oh. She's here to pick me up.
Yuruko, are you there? Can you hear me? You could kiss 100 boys in bars, shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling.
I'm sorry, big sis.
Yuruko.
Took you long enough, Sora.
What? Yuruko, you remember me?
Nope. No clue who you are. All I know is that someone called Sora's here. That's all. I don't know why. I just felt like I had to find you. I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but
Yuruko. Kiss, 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 kiss! So, Sora, you're here to pick me up? Yuruko, are you happy right now? Yeah, I'm happy. As long as I stay inside this house. I don't know why, but I just feel happy. But happiness isn't just something someone brings. I think I'm holding on to something from the past. Is it really right to call something like that happiness? Happiness without reason isn't true happiness. You really are Yuruko. Yep, I'm me. Are you sure you won't regret this? Yeah. Although I might not be satisfied with the result, I'm sure I'd regret it forever if I didn't follow you here. Thank you, Yuruko. She chose Sora! Falls to my knees. Yeah? Who? Hey, you're making me look bad here. So, how was it, Yuki? Feeling better? Yeah, even though it was difficult to climb up here. The view from here is just incredible. I think I understand now why people enjoy mountain climbing so much.
Oh.
Look at that. The sunset's making this view even better. It's so pretty. I wanted to show you this view. Since this is the highest point, I thought we'd come up here. Big bro. The Yuki who knows exactly what he is and what he has to offer. Sorry, sunset scenes have traumatized me. Yuki. Huh? I'm here to pick you up. Huh? Who are you? Who's this girl? You know her, Yuki? No. I know it's horrible, but your real body is already gone. I know it might seem like staying here is the best option for you. What are you talking about? But there's still hope. There's a way for you to live and return to the real world safely. It's not too late. Is this girl nuts or something? Let's just ignore her and go back down. Yuki? Oh, yeah. Yuki, wake up. That Shinji, he's just a fake. An illusion created by your mind. Please, believe in me, and wake up. Yuki, this time I'll save you for sure. Come here, Yuki. Wait a minute, big bro. Yuki. What do you think you're doing? Oh god. You aren't the type of man to easily be swayed by such a fantasy. Wake up. What? You're... What the hell do you think you're doing? Get lost. I'm the real Shinji. No, I'm the real Shinji. Everyone's lost their minds around here. Get out of here before I let my fists do the talking. Yuki, let me ask you something. What is it? Is he really the big bro you admired so much? Yuki, didn't you hear me? Ignore them and let's go back down. Listen here, young man. So you're not leaving, huh? I did warn ya. Oh my god, well, Me when? Get lost, you bastard. Ugh. Big bro. Ugh. Crazy CG moment. Murderer! You just threw him off. Yuki, look at me. Huh? Do you remember me? Big bro? Sorry. I guess, in the end, I couldn't do anything for you. Is this an illusion? Yeah, how is this happening? Big bro is dead. I killed him. It's okay. What? It's okay, Yuki. Nobody blames you. You did the best you could. But because of me, big bro. Sora, take him back. Non-triangle, thank you. Real Shinji hit him with the Hajime special. I guess he did. He really said, I won't hesitate. Shinji. Wait, big bro. I don't want to go. Not if it's without you. If I can't do that, then I'd rather stay here with you forever. Stop whining like a child. Man up, Yuki. I can't go with you. Because I'm already dead. Big bro. But you aren't, Yuki. You're still alive. As long as you're alive, ponder over and over why you're still alive. Keep fighting to keep on living. Shinji. Yuki, did you enjoy the time we spent together? Yeah. In the real world, you're probably around the same age as my kids. But age doesn't matter. Out of context, out of context, out of context. I enjoyed it too. And beyond that, I felt a lot of potential within you. Potential?
Oh.
Well, despite how difficult my training was, and how stressful the killing game became. Sure, there were times when you tried to skip training and complained how stressful the killing game was. I believe that one day you'll surpass me and become a wonderful man. The tests you get through, the stronger you become. Of course, the tests will be harder and more painful, to the point you might even want to die. But if you get past them, you'll mentally and physically grow. During the killing game, I wanted to let you know, you have the potential to change and become a true man that outshines me. Big bro. And at this point, you've already grown. Even though I have to admit you're still somewhat of a crybaby. Shinji, we do not support toxic masculinity in this household. You've grown. You're a lot stronger now. No. I'm weak. I'm not as strong as you think. I'm a coward. I have low self-esteem. And look at me. I'm standing here, crying. No, you're strong. Trust yourself, Yuki. That's not true. You're wrong. If you really had given up, if you really hadn't grown up, I wouldn't be here right now. My existence itself proves that you're stronger. Yuki, Shinji's right. You are strong. Someone who's weak, despite knowing the pain, tries to run away from it and stops thinking about it. But the fact you still feel guilty for stabbing Shinji, that you're constantly fighting your problems, proves that Even though you feel guilty, you're still facing reality. And facing reality makes you human. Look over there, Yuki. It's a full moon. Retired, we're gonna stop when I get the opportunity, but I haven't had the opportunity to save in a while, so. The sunset from before was beautiful, but the view of the moon from the mountaintop has its own special feel to it. Yuki, do you prefer the sunset or the full moon? I guess both, really. I can't really pick one. What an unexpected answer. That's good. Part of being a man is having some greed. But the sun and the moon are just illusions that you can't ever grasp, no matter how hard you try. Well, no, they are very real celestial bodies, but okay. If you want to reach either, you have to get yourself a spaceship and go directly to space. It's the same for us all. Any thought is just a fantasy before you make it reality. And if you want to reach the outcome you want, you need to take action. That's how you change the outcome. At least, that's what I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Pig Bro. Yuki, it's time. Go, Yuki. I've done my job. Sora will take care of the rest. Big Bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll do it. I'll fight until the end. I'll never give up. I'll fight until the end. Even if I'm incompetent. I'll survive until the end. Just watch. You got this. Good scene. Good scene. Mwah, chef's kiss. Live, Yuki. Do we get to see Rei and Tsurugi's? Are they not going to show it to us? Aw. Master Utsuro. Everything you gave me made me happy. There's nothing I can do to return the favor. I can't keep my promise. I'm going to live on my own from now on. It's a much more gentle CG. I think there's something kind of beautiful about that. Yes, okay. I would, in fact, like to save. I think this is a good stopping point. I assume we'll definitely finish next time, but I don't know when the next save opportunity is, so. Oh man, that was crazy work. Good, some pretty good emotional scenes, I will say. All things considered. But damn, very emotionally heavy chapter. Let me get up the tier list. Hold on. Man, emotional devastation at its finest, I will say. Whew. I think this is probably the last save before the ending, so we'll finish it tomorrow, and if we have time, maybe do some like free time events or something, or if there's like, you know, bonus content or whatnot, we'll see.
Alright, who we got? Shinji kind of gotta go up a little bit for that speech, I will say. Where am I willing to put him, though? I'm willing to put him between Emma and Kokoro, methinks. I hate to separate the doomed Yuri, but, like, yeah. Everyone else is probably going to stay where they are. Yeah, next stream will probably be finishing up. I don't think it'll take too long. Hopefully. I don't know exactly how long this trial is, but, you know. We'll finish it up, and then if we have time, we can do some fun bonus content. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, at least to me. But alrighty then. Give Sora S tier. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait it out. We'll see by the end of the game. I want to wait till the end of the game to see if we're gonna move her. Can I guess who Lineage's favorite character in the game is? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say Mikado. But that feels almost too obvious. But like, you could just tell they were having so much fun writing Mikado. I'm gonna say it's either, I'm gonna say it's like one of the crazy people. So I'm gonna say it's either Mikado or Kanade. Gonna lock that in as my guess, but I don't know. I could see it being a number of people. Probably not one of like the early deaths or anything, but you know. But yeah, some nice emotional scenes. Not a lot of like big revelations in terms of the plot this stream, at least. It was just more, you know, pulling everyone out of the depths of despair and stuff. It's Iroha? No! Terrible taste! I mean, not meant in an insulting way or anything, but like, really? Out of every character? Iroha? I would argue she's like one of, not one of the better characters of this game. Oh no! Oh no. I'm sorry, I couldn't get behind Iroha in terms of her execution. I think it's an interesting idea. I just really wish they had gone more in depth and given her like a proper redemption and a proper like, if they give her a strong turning against Void moment, finding her courage, you know, all that jazz, I think I would get behind her character a little more. But as is, she's just kind of very much the useless survivor idiot trope, and that makes me sad because I think she had a lot of potential, but that's a tragedy. There's so many good characters in this cast, and his favorite's Iroha. I'm teasing, of course. Everyone's entitled to their favorites, but, you know. But she's scrungly. Maybe, but I personally don't see the appeal. But that's just me. His Game 1 favorite is Mitch. Oh, fuck. Not the best taste, apparently. Again, said with all the love, but... Anyway, we will be finishing up this game tomorrow. I'm very excited to do so. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it concludes. I assume we've already done the, like, bad ending, so there probably won't be much more choices, and since we've already done the closing argument, I assume there will be a lot more mini-games. It's probably just gonna be, like, dialogue yapping, but we shall see. We shall see how it ends. I'm very excited to see how it concludes and all that jazz. But until then, I would like to thank everyone very much for coming, who are our top 3. At number 3, we have Arcangle. At number 2, we have Hatman. And number 1, Non-Triangle. Thank you guys very much for the support, as always. Thank everyone for being here. Always such a fun time. I really do. I am gonna miss the Danganronpa and other streams. I feel like they're some of the most fun in terms of, like, chat engagement streams. So I am gonna miss them. But hey, we'll find another way. I'm definitely gonna do another Fengen. Probably Tetro, that's my current plan, at least. We might even start on Monday, ? We'll see. I gotta figure out my schedule. But until then, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Saturday and start to their Sunday. I hope to see you all tomorrow for the big finale. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!